The day of the country people begins before sunrise. The family meets for black coffee and cold tortillas. The time from dawn to 8 o'clock is for chores and the beginning of the day's work. Work may end on very hot days at 12 or 2 in the afternoon. The midday meal begins with a pot of soup. The evening meal is simpler, since the custom is to spend the afternoon in idleness, and appetites are less hearty.
These are the words of anthropologist Philip Wagner, who studied Nicoya in the 1950s. And this is what life was like when the centenarians we've been surveying were 50 years old. Their answers to questions only deliver murky glimpses and memories and are sometimes imperfect, especially when so much has changed here in the past 50 years. Today, we believe we've found Nicoya's true culture of longevity, far off the beaten track in the mountains around the village of Juan Diaz. The hike was a journey back in time, and it gave us a feel for what a challenge life continues to be today, like it must be for farmer Juvenil Alvarez. Juvenil greeted us and showed us his house, where he grows his own corn and beans, raises a few chickens, and has 2 cows whose milk are his only source of cash income. On the surface, it seems like a hard-scrabble life, but it has treated Juvenil well. At age 83, he still has the vigor of a man half his age. Farther up a path, we stopped at the farm of Ildefonso Zuniga.
This is Pablo's birthplace. This is his childhood home.
It was as if a half a century hadn't happened, exactly as Wagner had described it. The men had spent the morning in the fields, they came home at 11:30 for lunch, and were now spending the afternoon socializing and relaxing.
I love it here. These people say they're busy enough to stay out of trouble, but not so busy they get stressed.
They showed us their 80-year-old sugarcane press that will yield them their only income this year. It's normally powered by mules, but humans will do in a pinch.
Wow, it's sweet.
And Secondía demonstrated how she stores water in her kitchen in antique Chorotego vessels. Secondía may live an ancient lifestyle, but her Hollywood instincts are impeccable. The family will have a light dinner and be in bed by 8. Since there is no electricity here, there's not much to do after sunset anyway. I ask what they do for entertainment. One woman tells me that she finds some shade under a tree and eats an apple. I wondered if such a simple lifestyle could last in our world of fast food and iPods. I hope so, she said. We're busy enough to keep the devil out of our business, but not so busy we're stressed. It's a good life. Walking away, I felt privileged to have experienced a fleeting glimpse of the past. I thought about the final words of Wagner's book, where he wrote,
When the old ways disappear, as perhaps they must, it is regrettable that so little is salvaged from them, so that those who practice them suffer the penalty of obsolescence, as the poor folk of a new and more efficient world.
Living longer, better. Blue Zones.